Hello, class. Today we are going to discuss Abraham Lincoln's life before he became president. On February 12, 1809, Lincoln was born in Sinking Spring Farm in Hardin County, Kentucky, which is now known as LaRue County. He was born in a one-room log cabin as the second child of Thomas and Nancy Lincoln. Lincoln's mother died of milk sickness while he was still very young, so when his father remarried, he quickly became fond of her and referred to her as his mother. While growing up, Lincoln was not a fan of the manual labor that came with working on a farm, and this made him seem lazy to the other individuals living around this time. He was much more interested in learning than working around his old man's farm. Although he only got in one solid year of schooling, he kept himself educated by reading borrowed books. Eventually, his love for learning and work caught up to each other, and he became known for his strength around the farm, as well as his ability to wrestle. He was somewhat known as a ruffian, if you can believe that. His first jobs didn't involve politics at all. In fact, he worked on splitting fence rails and as a clerk in a general store, then later joined the military and quickly climbed to the top of the ranks. Lincoln served as a captain in the Illinois militia during the Black Hawk War. Following his return, Lincoln continued his campaign for the August 6th election of the Illinois General Assembly. However, he was unsuccessful and came in 8th out of 13 candidates. Since he had failed at his attempt at politics, he began serving as New Salem's postmaster and later as a county surveyor. He did so while also studying up to be a lawyer and was elected to the bar in 1836. Meanwhile, his second election campaign was a success in 1834. He won the election to the state legislature even though he ran as a Whig. Because he wasn't always part of the Whig Party, the Democrats voted for him instead of another Whig who they thought they would oppose more. During Lincoln's years of working as a lawyer in state legislature, he courted a few women, and finally, on November 4th, 1842, he married Mary Todd of Lexington, Kentucky, after only courting her for a year. After his second election and marriage to Mary, Lincoln moved on to the big leagues when he served in the Illinois General Assembly for 8 years before getting elected into the U.S. House of Representatives for one term during 1846 through 1849. Finally, Abraham Lincoln was elected as our nation's first Republican president in 1860, and this is where our next class session will pick up at.